Hey, thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. This is our little 100th episode shindig.
100!
100 episodes. We thought that we would record something a little bit extra just to thank you all for coming along this journey with us.
A little bit
for
extra.
100 episodes. I mean, 100 episodes, that is a lot of content to consume. And it's something that we've really put a lot of ourselves into. So just as a little thank you for joining us on this journey, we wanted to put out a little video content just about the podcast and our thoughts on it so far, as I know we all have a ton of them. And so just one of the things that I wanted to start out with is, just to be a little bit selfish here, is obviously my favorite part is creating enemies for you guys and creating enemies that are engaging for you guys to come up against. That a lot of the times there's a little bit of like confliction on, killing versus not killing and all this stuff. So I wanted to know right off the bat, what has been your guys' favorite enemy that you guys have come across? Could be human, could be a creature, could be what is your favorite thing that specifically you all have fought, come in combat with?
I mean, for me, it's Godam Vo. We haven't fought him.
We haven't fought.
But
okay, yeah.
Honestly.
Rue.
Hate him.
Yeah.
Say less.
Love to hate him.
When
Love to hate him.
But when I think about monsters, like one of the coolest monsters we fought, I think, that's just kind of interesting that I haven't seen in other games is like the Nothics. Like a pack.
Yeah.
I thought those were really creepy. Like the way they were like 6 of them, like a pack of creatures. I thought that was like really, really cool. Obviously, Kodombo is a giant enemy that's
big bad level annoyance. Yeah.
I think another one that was actually pretty cool was when we were on the train and we got ambushed by the drow. Like that was a fight where I was like, none of us can see.
That fight.
Only you can really talk to him. So it was very interesting because we fought it we finally fought, but like the beginning part was like, are we gonna fight? Are we gonna fight? Like I can't tell. I can't help because I think that was really cool.
And we're about to see them again. Like we're literally gonna be up against the drow like right now.
Yeah.
So
Lots coming up.
Yeah.
And just on that same train of thought, because you were on it's what I do. I want to know your guys' favorite we'll call it an oh shit moment of either realization or panic or something that sort of spiked the adrenaline in this campaign. What is y'all's favorite oh shit moment, Ben?
I mean, I feel like mine, can I say it because it's like really recent?
Yeah. This is coming out.
Okay. All right.
we can say everything because they've heard everything.
We're all caught up.
Yeah.
I think I literally said, oh shit, multiple times while this was happening was my nightmare where I thought I killed Kellic.
Yeah.
And that made me, and that's that was rough. It was like, oh, I killed a party member.
That was stressful. That one was really fun to take you through. To see the panic.
That was my big one.
That
At a
was
certain
for
point,
real.
I just kind of felt bad, and I'm like, oh man, should I not be doing
great.
this? This feels
No,
kind of cruel.
it was great. It wasn't great, but it was great, right?
Yeah.
That is a for real oh shit moment.
For real.
Yeah. That's for really real. But I don't want to say too many.
Do it.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so one obviously like my oh shit was when Flynn threw a satchel charge onto the ship, thinking I would blow the ramp up, but then blowing half the ship up. Like that was like a oh shit. But I think another one that I think touches on a different level is when we were in, I mean, it's so long ago, but we were in the prison, and Alma. When Alma kills the guard.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like one of our first, oh shit, like we are killers or we've killed or a 12-year-old has killed someone. It's like that moment, that was like, because we also, if I'm remembering correctly, we ended it on that note.
Yeah.
Where it was like,
we
just
were walking
killed
back
someone
through the sewers.
Yeah.
Like
what
super
so
unhappy.
like that moment, I think, was a really big oh shit moment for me. Just
like emotional
for the
shit.
emotional feeling of the party. And I think it was good.
That moment was like a big shift in the podcast overall. Where up to that point we were heroic adventurers, and suddenly it was like, well, what are we actually doing here? Like, what is the real goal of what we're doing? It's awesome. Yeah.
Those two came to mind.
I mean, there's the underground. So the whole escape and like getting Tito and all of that, like that whole prison to me was fantastic because like I'm just listening and just enthralled with just this design. But then when Oma does the banishment on Because like at that moment, because like up to that point, I'm like, they're screwed.
Yeah,
like they're not getting out.
Yeah.
And then the banishment, I'm just like, oh,
Shit.
wow.
Yeah, that was
that's honestly my oh shit moment. My favorite oh shit moment is like us getting to the top of the prison and Barrett Hassel being there and then all the guards being there. And we ended at the episode on that.
Yeah, that's where we ended.
And for me, that was like oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna
die? Yeah.
Well, and also like when all of us died.
Yeah, that was
That was a pretty big oh shit moment.
Why didn't we start with
Yeah, I think there's something about the realization that we were all gonna die too. When you're like, okay, Flynn's gone down for like the third time now. I don't think he's getting back up.
Well, and
just like
Oma
Oma, we've kind of blocked that out of our mind.
Oma had full health, and she was dropped down to 0. Like it was.
Which that would be Seeker's moment, like y'all saying, "Oh yeah, we all died," pretty casually.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So all of these are like very serious moments, but like I like that our podcast also has these like moments of humor, and we're able to find humor within these characters who are going through like really tough situations. So I want to know everyone's favorite like humorous moment that made you laugh, maybe a moment that you go back to and listen to that made you laugh.
Yeah.
Just to uplift it a little bit.
We're laughing a lot in these like we are laughing all the
You know
time.
what we're doing.
What is this?
You know what it is.
I don't think we're thinking about the same thing.
Flynn and his sword antics.
Yes, it is the same thing.
Yes, it is the same thing. It's my favorite moment to like love and hate, but I love it.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to kind of mess with that. And who knows what's going to happen in the future. I mean, it was also really cool that you brought in the, oh shit, you can stop me from getting my sword back. And I think the whole play on it has been really fun. Just being able to like trick people.
Yeah,
a little
I
bit.
think Flynn and Oma get up to some funny hijinks. Like, I don't know if I have one right off the top of my head, but like, there's often times where like I think of like the crow, and or like the crow, and like when I got
on the party.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
All three of you teamed up to like try and prank Kellic.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And he didn't fall for it.
He almost killed me.
Oh no, did he? Oh no. Okay.
Him and Triad combined. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's been some like those are really good moments.
Yeah, love those.
Laugh.
Now, just on the back of the episode that we just recorded, there were a couple of magic items that Seeker discovered. A couple of things that might be cool. So I want to know everyone's favorite magic item that has been in the campaign so far. Could have been one that you started with, could have been one that was discovered along the way.
My Storm Giant Belt 100% is my favorite magic item that I have. I love it. It's so cool. And
pretty beefy.
It's great.
Super cool.
It's so great.
You can
It's
cast a
basically
spell without.
Yeah, it's basically having another like level 5 spell that I can use because right now I only have one.
Well,
that is true.
I got distracted by this. I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna have to check it after we're done. But I wanted to go back really quick to things that made me laugh, because one of my main ones that from the beginning of time was when Alma was talking about how much she liked her name, and March is like, if you could be any other name besides Alma, what name would you want to be? And Alma goes, Alma. And it was just such a still moment.
Said, what would you name yourself?
What would you name yourself? Yeah, it wasn't even besides Alma. It was like, if you could name yourself, what would you name yourself? Alma. It was just like with such certainty.
Alma.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sorry, but magic items, I like the rings are cool that summon mud monsters, even though we haven't used them, but I thought they were really fun combat encounter.
It's going to be interesting to see if we can use them on something too, like, because that could be something we use on Code Vo.
Yeah.
Use it on.
Oh, you mean the mud monsters that you found a loophole to destroy? Those ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those ones.
Gotta remember to not use them against a cleric.
I mean, and speaking of magic items, like, I mean, Flynn's sword, that's pretty much a character in the show now.
Yeah, my sword is hands down my favorite magic item. I mean, but we are running into new things, so that could change if someone would ever just identify stuff.
What?
Yeah.
I identify stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Seeker's been doing a good job of identifying
He's been
things.
doing great.
a bunch of stuff that you guys
It's
had.
not that easy.
Oh, would you consider the book a magical item?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is hands down like
Husk? Absolutely.
so.
I would say
Really
recently, like the husk and the card, the Seeker's
the card.
card. I would say the card.
Yeah. Those are new.
100%.
The hierarchy in the Venture Forth universe has changed.
Now, I will also to peel back the curtain just a little bit, and I talked to Rodney about this.
Yeah.
that at the end of your one shot, you got the components that you needed to save Shreya. And then I was thinking, while we were doing the one shot, I was thinking to myself, like there should be more of a reward at the end of like you did a really good job sneaking through. No one even knew that you were there the entire time. Like you aced every single challenge at every single turn. You deserve to have something. And so at the end, I'm like, what can I give you? And then I just started sort of making something up, and I'm like, okay, it's a playing card, and let's say it's got a blue dragon on there. Yeah. And then I gave you the card with the blue dragon, and then I went home and I was thinking to myself, like, shit, now I gotta come up with what a card with a blue dragon does, and I can't disappoint because it's got a blue dragon on it now. So that's when I started to come up. Thankfully, you gave me a few episodes to come up with what it did.
You didn't even have anything planned for it, and you just improv like.
I just improved like it's a playing card. It's got a blue dragon on it, and now I've got to come up with something that aligns with
I
that.
asked, and he's just like, Baron was just like, figure it out, and have fun.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, super fun.
It is rad.
It's ridiculous.
We have some really cool. I mean, and also like our necklaces that keep people from finding us.
For 100 episodes.
Ethan has been nothing but kind to us and giving us really cool items.
Cool magic.
Well, the thing is, when I give you guys cool magical items, then I can throw better monsters at you guys. More because I mean, right now with some of the magic items that you have, you can fight at a higher level than most other 10th or 11th level parties can, which is a lot of fun for me. So, I want to talk about NPCs real quick. I want to talk about
honey.
If you have,
I want to talk about NPCs.
We're going to talk about NPCs. So, on both ends of the spectrum, I want to hear about favorite NPCs and least favorite NPCs that you guys have come across.
Favorite's hard. How am I supposed to do least favorite?
Barrett.
Yeah, maybe
Barrett
Hastel. Barrett Hastel, yeah.
Hastel, Kodumbo.
Some that have
hard,
frustration.
I really, for some reason, I think it was Kellic specifically, hated the like druid, the eyeless flower druid shop at Saddlemount. She got me anxious.
A little icky.
Kellic was like, I eat mushrooms. I don't hang out with them.
I don't know where it fits on the scale, but we love to hate Mellaroo.
That's true.
We do love to hate Mellaroo.
Actually, just from the get, I was like, Mellaroo's awesome.
She gave bad vibes, yeah.
I love it.
I actually, this is so random, but I have to put this in here. When the mayor of Saddlemount.
He is so suspicious.
Because the second that we came back out, and it was because at first I feel like I was like, oh, maybe he's just doing what he has to, and then he made my list. I was like, oh, it's like that, huh? So
that's how it's gonna
passing,
be.
But I was like, I really freaking hate the mayor.
Oh
real bad.
And people we haven't met, like the king and queen of Caldor. I'm like,
oh yeah,
you guys are probably shitheads. I'm like, I don't know if I like you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But on the side of good ones,
oh my God, there's so many good ones.
Hayfried passed it.
But I'm on Team Paston. I'm Team Paston.
The name is escaping me. Who's the ship captain?
Yeah,
yours.
I was thinking about
McCready. Captain McCready?
No.
Reynolds.
Oh, Reynolds.
He rules. I love
Reynolds.
He's just good.
Anything that I can do to help you out.
There it is.
It's totally fine by me. I don't know why. I was talking with Shane
Ethan
about
is
this.
great about making great captains of boats.
Yes,
I don't know what it is.
That's
me, boy.
Boat captains. I don't know why.
Also, Timmy.
Timmy.
We love Timmy.
What a
He's
guy.
coming along in his little wizard adventure.
Timmy's arc is fascinating.
Yeah.
I
mean, I don't know what I have him right now. I think he's like a 4th level wizard, something like that.
Hey.
So he's learning his
Coming
spells.
along.
He's studying. Yeah. Well, I mean,
we better see him.
also when you have a mentor like Hayfried who's constantly like, do this right now, and you can't sleep until you get it done, you tend to level up pretty quickly.
Parallels to the Iron Light.
Can't forget Thaddeus.
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 Pretty solid.
Yeah.
86 was cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Basics is dope.
We've had some really rad,
Who's the fisherman way back?
Oh,
James.
James the fisherman.
James.
The one good picture I drew.
What about the horse?
Penelope?
No, not Penelope. I'm talking about the horse.
That's
that Shreya talked to that was super angsty. Like,
the horse is a dick. That was an oh shit moment for sure.
There you go. Yeah.
When we were fighting those people, and we were like, well, maybe we can get the horse on our side. But then the horse was like, no, I hate
Oh, I am the law. That's right.
I am the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Recently stole my heart. Zorkhal. Especially when he was fighting and he was like yelling at Flynn and
That was a
still
fun-
being
that was
like,
a fun
we're best
moment.
friends, right?
Zorko and Flynn's friendship also to me has grown a lot.
I'm
and
glad
I
it's
really
kind
like
of where
it.
it's gone.
I honestly thought throughout the entire journey of this podcast, Zorkal was going to be the absolute antithesis to Flynn. I thought he was going to be like around every corner.
Yeah.
Zorkal was going to be there just beating Flynn and being a nasty person.
Yeah.
And then you were just so kind to him. And then certain things happen. And I'm like, oh, now he's got to be your
we
friend.
kind of saved your fucking life, man.
We saved his life.
Just a little.
Yeah,
No,
him
but I
showing
agree.
up.
Was this
the
a
Pure Ruins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I agree. I mean, that was something that I planned. Like, he was going to be that opposition, you know?
Enemies to friends.
Enemies, yeah, but I love where it's going. I love that it's
To
turned into
lover?
this,
What?
especially
What?
where
What?
the Iron Light is right now. I feel like where the Iron Light's at, like,
Yeah.
we don't have time to be enemies. Like,
For sure.
we have to stick
Shipping
together.
Zorkal and Flynn right now.
Just
I'm
saying.
shipping Zorko and Flynn.
I
Sorry.
have so many ships in my
I've
notebook.
shipped every one of you.
Well, okay. Now on the topic of ships.
Okay.
And no,
Was that
we're not going to go into that. But I do want to know, because I get a little kick out of this as a DM. I want to know what conspiracy theories do you guys have? Because I know we've talked about a few, and I can't comment on any of them ever. But I want to know possible conspiracy theories of what's coming up. Any unanswered questions. Now that you have the husk of all things written, some things might come to light sooner rather than later. But I want to know conspiracy theories right now.
Well, mine got just revealed because I had one about the beneath Marstock. I thought it was like a grave. I thought it was going to be a giant grave, but it turns out it's a giant armory. So I still felt pretty vindicated by that. I was like, okay. But now I'm wondering, it just totally went out of my brain. Come back to me.
Can confirm he did talk. We were talking about these this morning,
Yeah.
and that was his. And the fact that it was revealed today, I was
Yeah.
like,
I was
oh,
like,
that's
a
funny.
spicy,
That's so funny.
spicy pachetti right there.
Spicy pachetti.
Love
So
it.
mine is, and this is like totally a shot in the dark because I actually don't know if this is true, but like in my heart of hearts, I want it to be true. We all know the waste.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that there was a group of 7 heroes at one point
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
Did something.
defeated
Yeah.
whatever needed to be defeated to like save the day. I don't know a lot of what happened there because none of us do.
Yeah.
But my like theory is that those 7 heroes at some point got resurrected, reincarnated, and are now the new gods.
Oh.
How many new guards are there?
I think there's only 5.
There's 5.
6?
There's 5 old, 5
Five,
Okay.
5 old, 5.
Okay, 2 died.
Maybe 2 of them.
Maybe
had to
maybe
bite
2
the dust.
had to
That
bite the
is
dust.
so good.
Maybe
Because I know
go.
their races don't necessarily match up perfectly,
So
but
maybe-
reincarnate changes your race.
Also-
It could.
Yeah.
Here's my theory.
Mm?
I think Olma is a descendant of the storm.
Ooh.
I think that too. I
So-
was thinking about that today.
This is along the lines of mine.
Okay.
I think Oma and Des are
Opposite
Oh,
sides.
okay.
Opposite sides.
Oh.
and Des
Heaven and hell.
are destined to break open some like cataclysmic revelation. Like, and I think probably going to be the ones to save us. Like, I
Interesting.
like with what we learned today about the line, I would not be surprised if you were related, if Olma was related to the storm. Like, not
That
at all,
makes sense.
not one
that
bit.
would be.
Ooh.
That kind of leads. So can I squeeze 2 in here? One.
Yeah,
thing?
go,
One's like a
go.
little mini one. After we had the dream sequence, I started thinking because like I don't know what's going on with Thessaly. I don't know. Like I don't
Yep.
know what's going on with her. I handed her to Ethan and I was like, have a great time.
And
So
I did.
And
I had a grand old
He
time.
knows a lot.
Grand old time.
But so that could be very possible. But I was thinking, I was like, maybe the reason that like Kellick's magic makes me so sick is because the new gods like trapped my angel for some reason and like don't want me. And I don't know like what the intricacies of that are, but like I feel like there's a reason. And I think it's related to the new gods. Like I don't think it's just like general demonic forces or the outcasts. And then my little mini one, real fast. I think that Codon Vo knows someone related to Flynn.
Yeah.
And I think that that's why with such surety, I have nothing to back this up. It's just a hunch. I don't think
Interesting.
Codon Vo, based on what we know about him, would just come off and be like, he's going to be the one
You're
to
the
open
one
it.
who's gonna.
Yeah, no, I think he
Yeah.
says things
Yeah.
with 100% certainty. And I feel
Yeah.
like,
Don't yell like that.
I just realized
that-
I'm not
guys-
saying
Y'all-
yeah
I don't know.
to he
Y'all-
says things
sure,
with
sure,
certain.
sure, but like,
Y'all, I
Well-
just realized there's 5 of us.
Oh.
New gods?
New gods?
New.
I'm just gonna throw out my thought is that he has someone of Thessaly's that they love very much.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want you just putting
Thessaly
that
has
into
no
the
one.
universe. Now,
Why you put that on him?
Yeah, don't put that on me.
Also with Thess, like the Angel of Vengeance thing, like I think it's definitely related. Oh God, new God. Like and that line is what is causing the what I'm not sure about is how far that's gonna go. Like how far are you related to this? Because like the fiery wings coming up from time to time.
Oh yeah.
Is Pisces Pachetti right there?
You know, I don't know. I'll throw this theory out that maybe Thessaly is a key, like Tito was, and that's why they want her so bad or want them so bad. Is
are we
too
keys?
open? Maybe, maybe you are too.
Both of them keys.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
interesting.
There's something there. There's something
that would be
Dunner was pretty like he was pretty serious about it, that not being possible.
How rare.
Right.
Yeah.
So
He
it would
did say
be,
that,
but we don't
But-
know.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I like the storm.
That's
I like
it.
that a lot.
I want to know.
I don't
if the
think I'm
new
related to
gods-
No, I mean,
But I guess Ethan can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I want to know if the new gods like had to do some fucked up shit to the angels in order to become
feel like
gods.
they
Like
had
that's
to.
what I want to know.
I feel like they had.
But they had to
Yeah.
get
I mean,
do
based on
something
your
to the gods,
based on your
right?
dream.
How do you get to the gods when they're watchdogs?
yeah.
But what I can't tell
Where are the gods even at?
is if that was my own mind's like manifestation, or if that
Or
was
did
like,
he
you know
get
what
that
I mean,
was
or was
like
it like
wherever?
an outer influence being like, oh no, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
That exactly.
Yeah, but there was like a vision.
Awesome. So I will just close it out by saying that I've been doing some fun stuff this week that pertains to what you guys have been going through. And one reason that I really liked giving you guys the husk of all things written is because that allows me to then prepare random stuff that normally wouldn't come along in your path, you know? And so I just wanted to throw out there that this week I created some really fun challenges that hopefully you all will get to see coming up in the future. But with that, thank you to everyone. We want to end it on a thank you. 100 episodes. It's all thanks to you. Everyone's support, and especially thank you to everyone who has joined our Patreon.
Thank you.
Seriously, just carried this podcast to places that it wouldn't have been able to get to before. But
The blood in our veins.
our
the wind in our
listeners,
sails.
yeah, exactly. Just listeners, people who comment on our stuff, people who follow our social media, all of that stuff is just, I mean, beyond thank you is not enough. So we wanted to say thank you all so much, and we can't wait to see you all again next week. Bye, nerds.
Bye, nerds.